and we are continuing with the epilogue. So, well, Draculor was just gonna go and my axe on Bacon's face, so that's all right then. So, you may proceed, Raffaello. What do?
I will just use my clever to fuck up William.
Okay.
Using lots of celerity actions.
How much blood did you have? Well, yeah, we haven't decided how much blood you start with. You did not kill the mortal, did you, when you took the gun?
No.
Okay. You spent 3 nights essentially just derping around. So we're gonna say you have 3 blood points left.
No, I just removed the points. I had 9 and removed 3 from the nights.
You do not get those points. Those stay with your body. You get set at like 5 when you are respawned, essentially.
Oh.
We're gonna go with that. And I considered making it lower. This is me being generous. Because it would make perfect sense for you to be at just 2 or 3 when you wake up and just realize now that you have no blood to work with.
So I have 3.
Yep. But I'm sure you can blitzkrieg his ass now.
Yeah, I just used 2 celerity, and then I find someone around here to drink.
Which one of that is for drawing? Because you would need to draw. I did state that unless you stated during the dialogue that you are drawing your axe. We did say that it was by your side, Draculor. But you can start from the beginning of that, and like you can redo your entire action if you want to, handle it differently. Okay, so draw with the first one and then attack with the other 2, essentially. Okay. Fair enough, in which case 1 lands. You can do your strength plus 3. Or attempt to.
I love how he's like, I can kill Raffaello. At least torpor him.
3 dice. Okay, Raffaello, please soak 1 lethal.
Alright, just let me use my... Oh, I have 4 dice. Look at him.
I think he forgot that he's not a combat character.
For the purposes of this, you can assume that you have 3 or 4 blood points, which is essentially fueled by the magic of this place. William. And Raffaello soaks. Raffaello, you may proceed to blenderize him.
So those probably don't count for you right now because you're not really...
Yeah, you would
I don't
essentially...
think that's your actual body.
Yeah, you would just... poof. The wounds of your physical body certainly don't carry over. Oh, in which case, yes, I suppose you can use those.
Well then, try and hit a couple more times.
Please... Oh, he did not botch.
If he had botched, that would have been bad for him and he would have hit himself, yes.
Yeah, would be fun.
Ah, crap, I forgot once again to change the heading. I'm so sorry.
And I soak everything.
Wow. Draculor, let me explain this to you. You're a noob. Stop. Just stop.
Can I use one?
No, I'm sorry, that's not...
to draw my weapon?
Just to make sure, did you remember to include that 1 extra dice you have?
Yes, that 1 extra.
Okay. I'm just making sure he knows what he's somewhat doing.
Okay, just changing the heading of the thing. So, Raffaello, you wanted to blenderize him with all the celerity at your disposal.
Yeah, 2 points of celerity. And how does potence work? It's
Actually, I think you had 3 because you ate some. Yeah, you do have 3. Remember,
No,
you ate Rudolph.
but I don't have enough blood, so I would just use 2.
Potence adds automatic successes on all strength things for a single turn. So it would add 1 automatic damage success for every attack you actually hit with, if you spent a blood point on that. But I think rolling essentially, I'm gonna say that a proper meat cleaver is +2, so rolling 5 dice of damage at least on a full attack is more worthwhile than 2 automatic.
Yeah, I think the same.
Can I actually somewhat disagree right there with the meat cleaver being +2?
Okay.
Just because the common sword is a +2. So.
A meat cleaver is a difficulty 7 weapon with a +2. Let's go with that.
That sounds awesome, actually. Yeah.
Because it's made for, you know, heavy chopping action, but it might be a bitch to hit an actual target with it.
Yeah, I like that. Sure.
Seem fair, Jackalor?
That seems fair to me.
Okay, then you may proceed, Raffaello.
Can I use 1 willpower on my drawing roll?
It's already in your hand, because you essentially just picked it up and you didn't have it holstered, I believe.
Oh, so that's fine. I will roll my attacks.
Like you don't even have a holster for it.
So it's my strength +2. So the first one is 5.
Wait. How do you have so few?
I split my dice pool. I have 3 dexterity and 1 melee.
But you said you were going to use your celerity actions. So you split
I think
your
he's splitting,
the
I think
first
he's
one.
splitting and hitting with his celerity. So
Okay.
Yeah,
this is the problem. He didn't actually declare what he was doing with the celerity. So
I was going to hit him, but I forgot that I could do everything right now. It's usually at the end of the turn, but my turn is the last, so I forgot.
Yeah, just go for it. No, he did say he was going to use his celerity for chopping.
oh, I didn't remember him saying that. All right. So chop, 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 chop.
I will use 2 celerity, so I can chop 4 more times.
No, you can't split celerity actions. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't split. That is specifically stated.
So that's 2 successes on a single attack. That's not 2 different attacks.
And I will do another attack.
Okay. So, okay, that looks fairly terrifying. Good job.
So my first one is 5.
Are you using your potence, or are you going... Okay, you spent 2 blood points on 2 celerity actions. Are you using your potence with this?
No, if I use my potence, I will have no blood, right?
Yep.
That's bad. Or can I
All
drain? No, I will not do that.
You can't actually lose humanity at this point because your soul isn't there. You're somewhat safe from the beast. You're just gonna be a raging monster that kills everything in its path without ever actually stopping. You're just a horror to others now.
Oh, so I can't just don't have blood and I'm alright.
Until you actually fall asleep from hunger, in which case you get to die again and return to the painting.
Oh, so I would have
Which
used my
is
potence.
traveling with you.
Oh wait, right, he does have the painting with him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So when I die, I just wake up again.
Eventually, yes. How long do you think that painting is gonna live while William watches you reform from it? Congratulations! You destroyed the unkillable character device.
Wait, but I put the painting is on a roll, so I don't think.
Yes, on you.
Yes.
Did they took off the frame? I asked Ashmet where I put it, and he said to leave here because he wanted me to go to the hole.
Did you
Yes,
say that?
it-
You said that you picked it up because you were gonna put it in York's place. You never said that you put it back in the...
Yeah.
So, no, this is Gehenna. This is not we retcon everything that's slightly stupid. If you made a mistake, then Raffaello pays for it, I think.
Whatever, I'm going to kill him anyway, so I would have used my potence.
Alright.
Stop retconning, please.
So I would have no blood. The first one would be 1 damage.
No, I'm not gonna let you retcon in potence. I will let you retcon in another celerity attack if you want to use that weapon, but I won't let you retcon in potence. You already started rolling damage. You can't decide that this looks like a crap damage roll and then...
So alright, I would do
Thing
another.
is, if he did that, it would have affected his dice rolls because.
Yeah, and that would have been 2 extra damage. That's a bit of bit much of our retcon, so no.
So I would do another celerity.
Roll the damage for the attacks you already did first.
Next one will be 4.
Actually, your potence does add to your strength pool.
Does?
Yes.
As your celerity does as well if you have any left.
So the first one would be 6.
Yes.
It's just roll another dice.
Nope.
And not matter.
The next one would be 5. And the one after that would be another 6. And another 6. I think.
So
And I
the greatest threat is the 3. The very first
Yeah.
one, I think.
Okay, let's see. Let's make sure that we counted this right.
And botch one of the soaks.
Botching doesn't matter on
Yeah,
soap.
just let me sort through these attacks just to make sure we got this right. There's... Okay, that's the first split pool, that's the second split one, and then there should be 2 celerity ones, yes, that's right. So, Jackalor
That's right.
takes 2
2
damage.
damage.
Yep. So roll your last celerity attack.
Wait, oh no, that's right. And
I'm not sure we can. I'm not sure we can do that because if it would have affected his dexterity for all of his rolls.
Yeah, but he didn't count it in for his attacks.
Oh, he didn't? Oh, he didn't count it in.
Yeah, so at least I don't think he did. Did he? No, he didn't. I'm looking at his
Okay.
sheet and he didn't. So yes, he can use it. It will be
Okay.
more of a mess if he doesn't.
Yeah.
And I miss.
Shunk. That's a botch. Roll damage against yourself. Because that's
Oh.
a difficulty 7 weapon, the
Oh, I
cleaver.
forgot.
If you botched the damage roll, which you didn't, you would have hit the painting.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good.
And I took no damage.
Raffaello somehow manages to slice himself across the nose. It's not very effective, but he has an ugly gash. Temporarily -1 to appearance.
No, he healed the aggravated, or something healed the aggravated for him.
Yes.
Probably a fungus or Ashmet.
Or maybe just staring at the painting restores your damage or something.
Who knows?
So, Raffaello, what do you do on the next turn? You are now out of blood.
I just continue to slash him 2 times per turn.
Okay? William, what do? I'm sure you can defeat him. Okay. GG, Raffaello.
Holy shit!
But then he botched the damage and break his weapon.
No, you can't normally botch damage unless the GM is feeling sadistic towards you.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Damage is actually one of those things that is generally considered
shit.
just
Yeah,
online.
good rolls.
In the name of Odin, bitch! As Jackalor unleashes the battle fury of the old gods.
Yeah, very much so, because he's already almost torpid.
He just needs to fuck up one more soak, I think.
Yep. Yep, okay, he's torpid.
No. Yes, no.
He
Let's
is, I'm
count.
pretty sure.
3 versus 1, that's 2 get through. 3 versus 3, it's a wash.
4
Then,
versus 2 is 2.
so 3 total so far.
4. I'm counting. Yeah, 4 damage. Then there's that. Is that all of them?
Yeah, the final
Oh.
one doesn't get through either.
Oh, I missed the first one, actually. The first one was 0. The next was 1.
Jesus Christ.
So, 3.
Oh,
2.
he failed that soak entirely, so 3 go through, and then 2 more go through, which means he's fucked.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yep, okay. Okay, William, you see Raffaello crumble into ash. Roll perception awareness difficulty 7.
Basically, if you fail, you're probably going to have to face Raffaello in some form again.
Yes, you can spend willpower to look over the remains of this demonic creature. Jackalor. Okay, you
One
see
success.
something bulging in his suit, essentially. And you can well, no, you can't. You can't feel him starting to gather himself again. You just see something there. What do? You attempt to destroy the possessions. How do you go about it?
Why do you destroy the possessions?
You know what? I think this is actually fairly in character for him to just start smashing at the thing that's moving.
But it's not moving.
Yeah,
just
it's
something.
just essentially clear that something bulky is in the suit still.
The large thing would be check what is have. Not
Yeah,
And Jackalor, for this place is the kind of place that sucks everything else in and makes it part of itself, not the kind of thing that keeps the things that don't belong out. It's like a swamp. It just sucks you down. Like it did with you. Okay, Jackalor stands watch. Roll perception awareness for me. 3 times. At difficulty 8 for the first one. At 7 for the second one and 6 for the third one. Okay, you feel something gathering. And, well, you will feel something gathering at the first one.
When you got the first one, you didn't need to keep rolling.
No, it's fine. We'll see how he reacts to this. If he fucks it up, I'll let Raffaello get a free knock on the back of his skull. It's fine. Jackalor, you can consider yourself to essentially heal a point of lethal, or a point of any damage really, for free per scene. So, as you examine the remains, you may take up 1 damage dot. He examines the remains. Please make me a perception investigation at 4. And I am giving you a chance to fuck this up, because I know you won't disappoint me. Keep in mind, one of those damage points has healed. Just to see if he somehow manages to miss it. Okay, you find a rolled up canvas in there. Pretty big, almost as if it's a thing. Clearly something he didn't want to leave in the chaos you can feel faintly echoing from above. So it must be important to him. Who the fuck is doing that whispering? Epic? That sounds like your kind of thing.
It's not.
He examines the canvas to see what it has on it. You're eyeing it with the eyes of spirit, aren't you? Yes, you are. Make me a perception investigation or perception alertness at 8. Because you will not be able to make it out clearly because it's swirling with all kinds of trash. Okay. You see Raffaello clawing at the surface of the canvas trying to climb out. What do?
Well, shit.
Okay, roll me some attacks. With your battle axe. At div 6,
You feel a force trying to push your axe away from the canvas.
okay, okay, good. 3 will do. Okay, so you're gonna make me some willpower rolls. Raffaello, this will be an opposed check. You can roll at 6. Jackalor is gonna be rolling at 9 and subtracting as many successes as he got on the melee roll from the difficulty. So the first one is at 7, the second one is at 8, and the last one is at 9 plus 1. Nope.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
Get fucked.
And
He succeeded on the 9.
okay. As you attempt to bring the might of your spirit to bear on Raffaello's soul, it bounces back and you feel yourself getting ripped apart and dispersed. Raffaello, as you climb out of the painting, Jackalor is gone. You are naked, your suit is on the floor. Or Dorian's suit, rather, which you picked up at some point.
I wear Dorian's suit and grab my cleaver, the pistol, and continue to walk.
Okay.
And the painting.
So close!
We were so close.
I was gonna give him one difficulty 9 roll to remember in this confusing place before he walked out of the room. And then I was gonna fuck him with it. Okay, Jackalor, you're currently dispersed. You can't come face to face with him again. But I will let you try and imagine some sort of obstacle for him with using the energies of this place. Since you are one of the most willful and strongest minds in here right now, being
Also,
at willpower 9.
You are currently the dungeon master.
How do you wish to try and interfere with Raffaello?
Create a huge slime. It's always fun to fight them.
In my opinion, fighting is a bad idea. Make him win a chess match against himself. Or some other intellectual crap. He'll fail those. Okay. Okay, Bacon, as you head forward, the place seems to turn into a cave, and you see a massive stone gate in front of you. It's bound with steel, and it's, you know, a Rubik Cube is tied by a short string to the door, almost as if that was the key. Does Raffaello know how to solve these?
The Rubik's Cube?
Yep.
What would I roll to know if he can solve it?
Intelligence academics, most likely.
Possibly
Alright.
science or academics, actually.
Oh wait, he doesn't have academics. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Can I roll occult?
No.
This
I
thing's
don't.
totally
I don't.
occult.
I don't think so. Rubik's Cube is more an intellectual exercise than anything else.
Which
So what?
which is
I
why I
will-
kind of suggested science might be also somewhat
Yeah,
of an answer to that.
yeah,
but
no, fuck him. Roll your intelligence at 9+1. Namely, if you get 2 9s on 3 dice, you can get through this.
it's a kid's puzzle. You can do it.
Can I just spend some time trying to solve it?
Yes, you can. Yes, you very much can. How much time would you like to spend? You know what? I will give you 4 more tries. If you fail all of them, Jackalor will be able to ambush you because you'll fall asleep due to the daylight coming out outside.
Can I use willpower?
You can try.
That seems like a very weird thing to allow willpower to actually work on.
Like
Personal
he's
opinion.
trying to focus and visualize it. I mean, you know how you can approach a puzzle casually and then really go at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I say that would be the equivalent of willpower expenditure in game terms.
Okay.
Which is a... Okay!
Yes, I got it.
The door cracks open. I will give you one more attempt to block him, Jackalor. Let him just type it out. Hopefully it's something good, because the world is in enough trouble as is. Let me just pour myself a drink noisily. Oh, come on, Jackalor. I'm sure you can think of something to screw him over. You could actually try to pull Gianna's soul into the Matrix. Or Rachel's. Or the Sheriff's. That can also be something you attempt. A pity he doesn't have his mic. That would make this so much less boring.
It's a pity I'm not making the puzzle. I would give him one of the hardest ones I've ever heard of.
Well, William isn't that brainy either, I think. Well, actually no, he's pretty intelligent, but he doesn't... What does William have? Jesus, I'm so unfamiliar with shit. Oh, he does have academics, so he would know what a Rubik's Cube is. Makes sense. You could essentially go for the roles in which you're strong, William, and imagine something with those, and then have Raffaello compete with whatever puzzle you create with those, essentially. Right. Well, int academics to get him lost into a maze of mirrors. Yeah, no, that would be a wit stealth, I think, or a wit something.
Subterfuge, actually, I think fits best.
Subterfuge too. Subterfuge fits. So you can go with subterfuge. Okay, Raffaello, the corridor suddenly turns into mirrors. Mirrors everywhere. You're stumbling through them. William, give me a wit subterfuge roll at 8.
I will say this, I think with how you've described this place, it'll be easier to make this kind of thing than it will be to get through it.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Difficulty 8 is what he said.
Yep, 8 for you. And Raffaello, you at some point realize that actually no, you might botch. Roll perception empathy, I think, to realize that this is a TARP. Or alertness. You can roll alertness as well. Difficulty 9. Yeah, you can go with alertness. Let's be generous, because he did fuck up. Okay.
Okay, they both fucked up.
He didn't botch, which means that on a die he would get through, even if he would lose a little time. And eventually he realizes that the mirrors aren't really there and is able to walk through them.
Yep.
Into the central room where he can still see the fungus on the wall.
God, I wish I could have made the puzzle. You would have been fucked.
I look a little bit scared at the fungus and try to not be near it.
I hope you know Shakespeare.
Okay. In the room, there's a broken table which you don't remember from before. In fact, you don't really recognize this room in anything other than a vague sort of familiarity which doesn't actually give you any of the facts around the place. So what you see is a big stone slab and walls covered in runes and a picture of Trogdor, the mutated dragon creature from the dawn of time. And a splintered altar, a wooden one. How would you like to proceed?
I will look for the dragon fang.
It doesn't appear to be here. Would you like to make a perception investigation roll?
I would like. Difficulty?
Difficulty, go with 7. You have Auspex, so dim lighting wouldn't affect you all that much. Yes, you are pretty sure that it is not in fact here, that you would have noticed it if it was with the searching you do. You have reached the center. The fang is not here right now. Try again later.
I continue to search around the cave for the fang.
You go back into the maze.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Windy over there, isn't it? Don't worry, that's just the sound of ICBMs launching. Nothing to worry about. I'm sure it's not a problem.
Well, I think that I have to go back to the maze. What is my Auspex? Oh, just one.
Yep.
Shit.
Do you want to open your senses to the horribly twisted alternate reality? Say yes, please.
No, I learned after a long time that doing this is bad.
Wow. When did you learn this? I want to know when this revelation came upon him.
Yeah. They grow up so fast. One day they might actually think before leaping at mages.
Hey, to be fair, I was absolutely planning to have Yorick appear at the end of the game before a bunch of elder vampires and go, I leap at Cain.
Yeah, no. He has 20 health levels, which say hardly hurt at all. No.
I didn't say he would live. I just said that was how it's gonna end.
Yorick dies with a damn squeak.
Yes. That was my planned death. It really was.
Yeah, Raffaello, your fang is in another castle. William carried it off into the tunnel complex.
Oh, I looked at the caves.
Jesus Christ, what is blowing in the mic over there that hard?
It's the wind. Just
Close.
let me close the window.
Yes, I was gonna suggest that. That does sound like a good idea. Can't imagine why, but it does.
So, for looking at the huge cave complex, do I roll investigation? Or just a die of luck?
You first describe what you're trying to do. Do you want to go looking for William's body?
Yeah. Probably he would have it, so I'll look for the body.
Okay, kindly both of you give me opposed willpower rolls. William, you are at difficulty 6, Raffaello is at 7. He may yet live.
Oh.
Yep. Raffaello slowly sinks into slumber. As
The
daylight
fungus
comes.
slowly taking over his mind and soul.
You know, I like this idea. Next night William is able to reform. Raffaello is still sleeping. What do? You don't have the fang, or your spirit doesn't. That's on your body. You can't even see or feel your body. You certainly can't pick up the fang from it. It's on a different plane from you. Okay. I am gonna say that you have to actually get to him or pull him into your reality. So I would like another willpower roll. You're rolling at 6, Raffaello is rolling at 8 or 9, given that he's asleep. What do you think? Let's go with 9.
I think 9.
Nope! That's a botch. Raffaello falls at your feet. The painting stays behind as the fungus slowly creeps towards it.
Oh god. At least I will be one with the fungus.
One of us. One of us. Or however that goes.
And long live the fungus.
Okay, you will attempt a coup de grace. You may launch an attack at difficulty 3.
Please just kill me so I can go back to the painting and wake up and save it from the fungus.
Okay. Roll damage. Mein Gott. Bacon, try to soak and make me another opposed willpower roll, incidentally. I will let you try to wake up after we handle this. Okay, that's a botch. So yeah, roll a willpower roll at 9, while Jackalor rolls at 6. Jackalor? Willpower. Yes, yes. Okay, luck seems to be with you on this, as you are able to stab him, and you fall out onto a different plane with the painting right under you. It is now at your mercy. Bacon, you may roll a standard awakening roll. I think that's perception plus aspects at 8. It's already night, so you can wake up. And, you know, stay awake without having to roll your humanity, which is non-existent. Nope. That's a botch. You are well asleep. And slightly hurt, I believe. Quite a lot hurt, actually.
Yeah, I'm old.
You're gonna attempt to use the spirit axe, which is faintly flickering in and out of existence, the same as your form, on the painting. Considering how that went last time, are you sure?
Maybe you should just give him the fang and ask him to live educatedly, like a nice person.
No, the difficulty of your willpower roll gets affected by the strike. Essentially, your memories and visualization of a physical attack is what fuels the attack. If you come up with another way to try to use to leverage your spiritual power into destroying the thing, you can go with that. Namely, if some sort of different attackish roll seems to make more sense to you, or rather you're just better at it. But, like, you could try to imagine a firearm and go with that.
Thing is, that doesn't really uphold to his beliefs and his stuff, so that might even be harder. But hey, stuff, mindfuckery.
Yes, I will let him roll willpower to try to imagine a firearm, essentially. With 3 rolls at difficulty 8 being necessary to make it solid. Okay! I'm gonna want 4 10s from you. Actually, no, let's make it 5 9s. Let's give him a chance. But a ravine with a fire at the bottom is a tough ask. Even for this place.
So,
the ravine opens under you. You fall in and burn.
what was that? You wanted a soul? You wanted to actually go into the Gehenna? Nah, you just really fucked yourself.
The jaws of the ravine close over you, and you hear a slow laughter. Oh gods, you're not alone in this ravine. Raffaello, you fear Ashmet faintly chuckle in the back of your mind.
Oh.
As you wake up. Yeah, you done fucked up. You done goofed. I appreciate the idea. You would have had an easier time if you had gone looking for the fang with your spirit. That I would have let just stab the painting without any willpower rolls or such crap. That would have just killed it. Too late now.
So I wake up at the painting?
It's not there. I will require a willpower roll at difficulty 6, since Jackalor is otherwise occupied, to actually get to the painting. There will be multiple successes required. And yes, you just step through as if the walls of reality were your bitches. You pick up the painting. It is once again yours. You see Fungus has reached it and is happily crawling over it. What do?
I try to remove the fungus.
Okay. Give me a Dex Athletics roll, I suppose.
Actually, I feel that's definitely more of like crafts or even expression to avoid trying to harm the painting if that's what he's doing.
Well,
I like Dex Athletics.
we did say that just scratching at it with his nail didn't harm it, so
Nah, it's up to you.
gently brushing it off would work.
Yeah, now I have a cleaver to try to remove it.
So yeah, give me a Dex Athletics. Keep in mind your celerity does add dice to it. And you would currently have 4 blood points in your system as well, due to your respawn last night.
So I can use blood points to give more bonus.
You could spend it into dexterity, but keep in mind you might need the blood for other things, like burning the, way out of this place with
Yeah.
Hellfire.
That seems like a great idea.
Okay, so are you spending blood on this?
Just 1 point.
To buff dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay. Then go ahead. Let's see how well you do.
Really?
You think you got most of it off?
Well, at least it's not. I'm not botched, so at least very low T process.
Yes, you did not stab yourself in the eye. That is good. That is Actually, wait a fucking second. Did you not add your celerity die to this? Because you would have 3 dice of celerity to this.
Oh, yeah. True.
Bacon.
Happy now? I stabbed
He
my
botched!
eye.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He did get an 8.
Oh, yeah, I got an
Oh, I forgot the 8, I admit.
He buffed one. He added the mod as a for his buff, so it's fine, Jackalor. Okay, so you pocket the painting. Everything appears to be well. What do?
Well, like he was
I
already
looked for
infected
the-
and now is more so and all this kind of shit.
I look for Jackalor's. I look for William body.
Okay, give me a perception investigation at 8 and a willpower roll at 6. That's some nice... Okay. Yes, the place is unable to fuck with you, and you find William's torpid body, the fang clutched to his chest as his most precious toy.
I take the fang and stab him with it. On his
Okay,
eye.
I want you
you.
to make a strength roll. William can make a strength roll to a difficulty 9+1 to see how hard he's clutching it even in his torpor.
Oh, he get it. Yeah.
Do you only have 1 strength? Well, sucks to be you, William.
I physically can't succeed. 2 successes are impossible.
Okay, in that case, you pull the fang out of his limp grasp.
He's strong.
His body lies defenseless before you. What do? You could
Also,
eat
did-
him.
Raffaello add his potence to that, by the way?
He, I think, did. Don't ask.
Wow.
Don't embarrass him.
No, actually, I just used 2 strength. I forgot Potence had 1 strength.
Okay, then you may do exactly that.
No, actually, I don't want to botch, so yeah.
No!
That's
No, no.
That's not how this works.
You know... Oh, crap. I didn't get to sabotage you.
Oh, that was my dice. Thank you.
You can roll yourself. Give yourself another chance.
No, I like your dice. I accept it.
Fuck! I shouldn't rush. I should be patient. Let you do it yourself. Otherwise, I sabotage myself like this. The fang is in your hand. What do?
I stab him, trying to kill him. I don't hit him. Wait, can I give his souls to Ashmet?
That'll be hard.
You could try to drain his body and channel the soul to Ashmet. Maybe.
I have Ashmet on my mind. Hey, do you want his soul?
Sure. Okay.
I drain his body that has no blood and try to give his soul to Ashmet.
Okay. We're gonna make this an opposed willpower roll, I think. Because both of you are awake and aware after fashion. William's rolling at 9. Raffaello is rolling at, let's say, 7. Due to the specific nature of this place and actually attempting to do diablerie here.
Really? That was great. But I got better.
Okay. That's one success to Raffaello. How much current willpower points does William have left? If any. Okay, then you have 2 left. Make another contested roll, please. Same rules. Oh, you fucker. Okay. The chasm opens up below you once again, and you see a huge figure open its arms to catch you as you fall face first towards it.
What was that about William being the most likely to survive?
He was! He actually was. The rest of you are already fucked.
It is true.
That's what you get for not being friendly and not helping me to save the world.
You realize no one believes you for a moment, right, Bacon?
Well, but he thinks he's going to save the world.
Ashmet will usher in the new order and 1,000-year Reich, right?
Yeah.
He believes in it.
With William's soul going spiraling into the inferno, the place seems to lose a lot of its power. It seems to almost half fade out of existence. You're relatively sure you could find your way out now.
I try to leave.
Okay, roll Perception Alertness difficulty 9. As I'm about to fuck you properly.
Oh my god.
As you head towards the hall, you realize that, wait a second, Dawn can't be far off. The storyteller is trying to burn me!
Oh. I think that I already knew that.
And you were just gonna climb out of that. You know, I would have had the sun come up over the buildings and stare you in the face if you had just climbed up there.
Yeah, I don't climb.
So what do you do as you're still down the hall?
I wait.
You are gonna have to find a way to sleep down here.
I go to a place where there is no fungus and try to sleep.
The fungus isn't here near the surface. But okay, you try to sleep. Roll me an awakening roll. And make sure to subtract the blood point for waking up.
An awakening roll?
Yes, for waking up sooner than would normally be the case.
So, That is what?
Perception plus Auspex at difficulty 8. Okay, as you're lying on the floor, you see a Nosferatu with a stake slowly leaning over you. And with Nietzsche arriving, we can take the break and add him to the call and just generally get organized. And you can clue him in on how badly this has gone so far. We're at the end of the episode anyway.